Thank you for joining me in today's practice. This will be an hour yoga class that is targeting your shoulders. So this is a really intrigue sequences I have where you are focusing on the shoulder, but we're practicing yoga still. So let's come to the mat and we start in mountain pose. If you're liking this content and it brings value to you, please like, share, and subscribe. My name is Beth. I will see you on the mat. Thank you. Namaste. We start in mountain pose. Bring the legs together. Hands reach all the way up, finding your length. Exhale, step the right leg back and bring your right knee on the mat. Just hang out here. And then interlace the hand behind you. We're going to work on shoulders. So it's important to take care of our shoulders. Finding your length, opening the heart. Bending that left knee. Allowing your hip to open. But allowing your shoulders to draw down. Look up. Noticing your breath. Has it changed? Finding length. Finding your belly. Just hanging out here for a moment. You can use a block if this is too much for you to start. So noticing, just observing. Just be the observer. Hands float up. And then bring the hands on top of the knee. And draw the shoulders away. Look up. Finding that length. Opening the heart. Extending. Exhale. Tuck the right leg under. Then inhale, straighten your right leg. Bring the hands on the mat. Finding your belly. Maybe you sit towards the right heel. But just remind yourself we're starting. So just try to take your time. Place the foot on the mat. And take the right leg to meet with the left. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. Take the left leg back, way back. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Finding your breath. Noticing your shoulder, squaring the hip. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Bring the left knee on the mat. Inhale, hands reach up. Extend. And then bring the hands behind you. Let's hang out here as you draw the shoulder down. Look up. Finding your length. Finding your belly. Being the observer, just soften your toes. Finding length once more. Breathe in and out. You can look up or you can look forward. Relax your face. Just observe. How is your hip? How is your shoulder? Emphasis is on the shoulder. So again, sending the breath towards the heart sternum. Lifting the chest. Pulling the shoulders down. Taking a big breath in. A big breath out. Inhale, hands reach up. Finding the length, opening the heart. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Frame the front foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Lift your toes. And let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right leg down. Then inhale, lift the left leg up. Pulling your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we press back into downward facing dog. Finding your length in the downward dog. Breathe in and out. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Making sure your thumb and index fingers on the mat. Hands are shoulder width apart. Tailbone is under. Lower the knee on the mat. Top of the legs on the mat. Chest and chin. Inhale, lifting up into cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Finding your length, walk your legs in onto your foot and your heels comes to the mat. Push into your hands, lengthen the spine. Broaden across your chest. Maybe lift your toes here. Energize your finger, then inhale, lift the right hand and bring the right hand over to the left ankle. Lengthen the spine. Continue to bring your heels to the mat. Noticing your shoulder. As you pull, you bring yourself all the way through the left armpit. Keep that left hand working. Notice your breath. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, bring the left hand over to the right ankle. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Lengthen the spine. Observing what's happening here. And breathing in and try to soften around your shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Then exhale, left hand down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, make your way into plank. Walk your legs back. If it's forward, lengthen. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, coming up into cobra. Elbows bent, shoulder draw down. Exhale, release all the way to the mat. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand behind you. Interlace the hand. Keep your big toes touching. Draw the knuckles back. Look forward. Open the heart. Finding the length. Maybe roll side to side. Just working on your breath. Open the heart. Keep your legs on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Tuck the toes under. And come into all fours. For cat and cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round, look towards the navel. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round, look towards the navel. 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Come into neutral spine. Noticing your breath. Tuck the toes under. Press into your downward facing dog as you exhale. Taking a big inhale, bring the left leg in between the hand. Continue to stretch the right hand, the left leg rather than the right leg back. Find that extension. Walk your left hand inside the left leg. Inhale, open the right hand to the back of the room and draw it under. Right hand, just making nice circles. Feeling yourself, feeling your breath. Noticing 2 more like this on your own. Noticing any tension. The last time, inhale. Exhale, dropping that right foot and transition the right hand forward. Extend the side angle. Noticing your shoulder, pushing that left leg forward. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push on the outer edge. Create that space. Open the heart. We hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right hand to the mat. Finding your length. Both hands are inside the left leg. Rock forward and back. Finding your breath. You can place the right hand on the block. Then inhale, take the left hand up and back. Sweeping. Forward, open, and back. 3 more like this on your own. Noticing your right hand. Noticing your shoulder. Last two. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Last one. The left hand comes forward. Plant your right foot on the mat and bend the left leg. You can come into the fingertips, push on the outer edge, bend the left leg, open the heart. Finding your sternum. Breathe in. So first find the pose. First get comfortable. And we count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left hand on the mat. Take the left leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank. Finding your length. Yogi push up or bring your knee, chest, and chin on the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Top of the legs on the mat. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take your time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, take the right leg in between the hand. Noticing your breath. Stay here. Shoulder away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Right hand inside the right leg. Inhale the left hand back and up. Noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. So we do 3 good ones here. Counting the first 2. Take your time. Last 2, commit. Last 1. The left hand reach forward. Drop the left leg 60 degrees. Push on the outer edge of that left leg and reach the left hand forward. Palms facing the earth. Right leg is 90 degrees. Using the right elbow to open the heart. Finding that line and finding your breath. Shoulders away from the ears. You can place your right hand on a block if this is too much for you. Noticing your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands inside the left leg. Tuck the left leg back. Rock forward and back. Lots of emotion come up here in the shoulders because it's connected to the heart. So just be the observer, allowing yourself to breathe through it. Don't force any pose. And then when you have it, bring the left hand to align with the right foot. Take the left leg back. Inhale, right hand back, up rather. Right hand back and under and forward. Noticing your breath. 5 of these. Relaxing the shoulder. Pushing the left leg back. Extending the spine. 3, 2, 1. Hands come forward. Then plant the left foot on the mat, 60 degrees. Bend the right leg and push the right hip back. Square the hip and bend that right leg. Lengthen the spine. Finding length, you can come onto the fingertip. You can put a block. Open the heart. Relax the shoulder as much as you can. Finding that length. Breathe in. Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right hand. This time, straighten your right leg. Walk your hands to the center of the room. And bring your toes to point inward. Wide-legged fold. Lengthen. Look forward. Exhale, fold. You can catch your ankle, first option, or you can catch your big toe with your peace finger. So again, wherever you are comfortable, try to relax the head, relax the shoulder. Maybe shake the head yes, and release the no. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. From here, inhale, look forward, place your hands on the tip of the nose. The left hand stays, keep the back flat, then inhale the right hand up, opening, noticing any difference. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale the left hand up, open the chest, shoulder away from the ears, finding length. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, look forward, push the big toes on the mat. Then as you inhale, exhale, bring the hands behind you. Interlace the hand. Draw knuckles back, lift halfway, push your hip back. Then exhale, draw the knuckles forward. Relax the head. Relax the shoulder. Push on your big toes, lengthen the spine. Noticing your breath. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then inhale, slowly come back. Place the hands on the mat. Walk your hands to the right leg. Bend the right leg. Lizard pose. Lengthen. You can decide to bring the forearm on the mat. You can stay on the hands. You can keep the left knee off the mat, or you can bring the left knee on the mat. Relaxing the shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Take the right leg back this time. Downward facing dog. Noticing your breath. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Yogi push-up, you can drop the knee, chest, and chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Elbow is slightly bent. Lengthen the spine, draw shoulder down. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take the left leg outside of the left hand. Hands on the mat or on the block. Push the right leg back, lizard pose. You can stay on the fingertip, on the hand. Again, you can lower the right knee. Just be comfortable. Finding that length, finding your breath. Taking a big breath here, inhale. Exhale, bring the right leg outside of the right hand. Malasana, prayer squat. Lift the hands and bring the hands in front of the heart. Open the chest, maybe go from side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. This time the right hand comes down. Then inhale, the left hand reach up. Open, relax the shoulder here. Finding your length. Exhale, switch hands. The left hand comes down. Inhale, the right hand reach up. Noticing your breath. Exhale, the right hand comes down. The left hand reach up. Opening. The left hand down. Inhale, the right hand up. Finding your length. Opening that knee. Exhale, the hands down. Step back or jump back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Elbow hug the rib cage if you can, or you lower your knees on the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Shoulder away from the ears. Finding the length. As you exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take a big step in between the hand. Warrior 1. Rising up, bending that left leg. First, find the pose. Noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Now, interlace the hand. Draw knuckles down. Now, if you cannot catch, you can catch your shirt or get a strap. We're working on the shoulders. Lift the sternum. Open the heart. Draw belly in, push on the outer edge of the right leg. The right leg has a voice. Open the heart. As you exhale, humble warrior. So not only that you create space on the lower lumbar, You also open the hip, but the shoulders enjoy it. Relax the head, lengthen the spine. We begin the countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Place both hands on the mat. Inhale, look forward. Straighten your left leg, push on the right leg. Lengthen the spine. As you exhale, maybe you come down and fold. Keep the right leg where it is. Finding your shoulder, finding your length. Now, inhale, lengthen and bend the left leg back, downward facing dog. Square the hip, lengthen the spine. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. So getting stronger, make sure the shoulders away from the ears. Extend those heels back, lengthen the spine. Yogi push-up or knee, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Top of the legs on the mat, shoulders come down. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. You can take a child's pose or you can come into dolphin pose. Forearm on the mat, look towards your knee, extend those heels down. So again, being mindful, but breathing in and releasing the shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Continue to hit those heels back. Continue to lengthen the spine. Inhale, let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg in between the hand, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, hands reach up, square the hip, lengthen the spine. Noticing your shoulder. Exhale, release the hands to the back, interlace the hand. Maybe you catch a strap, draw shoulder down, open the chest. Keep the right knee bent, left leg active. Lengthen the spine. First, find the pose. Open. As you exhale, humble warrior. Bending that right leg, pushing on the outer edge of the left leg. Relax the head and don't force the pose. Connect with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands on the mat. Look forward to lengthen. Exhale, straighten the right leg. More straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and out. Shoulder away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right leg. Send the right leg back to meet with the left. Downward facing dog. Finding your breath, rolling forward into your plank. Shoulder away from the ears. Lowering down, elbow hugging the rib cage, or you can drop the knees. Up dog, open, shoulder rolls down. Finding the length. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg in between the hand. Rise up, crescent lunge, high lunge. Noticing your breath. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Interlace the hands, open the heart. Lift the sternum. Lean forward, take your time. So as you come here, we're going to fly. We're going to lift the right leg up. Find the balance first. If you fall, it's okay. And then take the right leg back, extend, draw knuckles back. Back is flat, so pull that belly in, square the hip, And breathe. Noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. As you have it, bring the right leg behind the left leg. So open the wings. Open the wings. Open the heart. Notice your shoulder. Keep the left leg bent, right leg straight. Finding length. As you exhale, lean forward. Interlace the hand. Open again. Noticing your right leg, noticing your left leg. Relax the face, relax the shoulder. Take a big breath in and come back into that modified flying pose. If you fall, remember it's yoga. Lengthen the spine and lower down. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Step the left leg back and up. Noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale the left leg down. Inhale, coming into your plank. Knee, chest, chin. Nothing wrong with knee, chest, chin. Up dog or cobra. Release hands to the back. Interlace the hand. Draw knuckles back. Lift the sternum. Legs are on the mat. Open the heart. Exhale, release the hand. Tuck the toes under. Come back into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great job. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, send the right leg all the way up. Noticing your breath. Bring the right leg in between the hands. High lunge. Crescent lunge. Lengthening. Interlace the hand behind you. Open the heart. Draw shoulders down. You can catch a strap again. Finding your length. Extending. Breathe in. So we're ready to fly. Lean forward. Make sure the knuckles are pulling back. Then inhale. Lift the left leg up. First, find the balance. More push on the right leg. Extend. Knuckles back. Lengthen the spine. Belly pulls in. Shoulders come down. Square the hip. Maybe the left leg is lifting higher than the right hip. Finding length. Breathe in. Shoulder comes down. As you exhale, bend the right leg. You know where we're going. The left leg is going to come behind the right. So you're going to stretch that left leg. Open. Finding your shoulder. And then release the hands. Open the heart. Look forward. Lengthen. Push the left leg. Notice your left hip. Extend. As you exhale, bring the hands back behind you. Open the heart. From here, we're going to transition back. Inhale to that flying pose. Lift the left leg. If you struggle, it's okay. And take that left leg back. Extend. Then exhale the left leg down. Inhale, rise up. Hands reach up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into your plank. Forearm on the mat. Left forearm on the mat. Lengthen the spine. Pull your belly in. Inhale. Walk your legs towards your elbow and come into dolphin pose. Lengthening. Shoulder quiet. Pull your belly in, hips to the sky. Heels reach towards the earth as much as you can. Walk your legs back. Forearm plank. Roll to your right forearm. And then left hand reach up, leg stack. Side plank variation. Noticing your left shoulder. Breathe in. Right forearm on the mat. Left forearm now. Extend these heels back. Left hand on the mat. Side plank. And then stack the right leg on top of the left. Reach the right hand up. Draw shoulder away from the ears. Finding length. Exhale the right forearm on the mat. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Great job. Take a big breath in. Left leg reach high. 3-legged dog. Exhale the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Noticing your breath, bend the left leg 90 degrees. Left hand comes forward, right hand comes to meet with it. Left hand stays, right hand wraps, eagle arm. Bend the left leg, sink in, open the heart. Inhale, come forward. Keep the hand variation with fly. So inhale, find strength. Inhale, lift the right leg back. Continue to open the shoulders, the back of the shoulders. Lift the sternum as if the sternum is coming from the back. Lower back down, high lunge. So stay here. From here, we're going to wrap the right leg on the left leg. Eagle pose. 1 and 2. Squeeze in. Belly pose in. Sitting low. Broaden across your shoulder. Smiling is great. Breathe in and out. Unravel the right leg and take it all the way back. Bring the right leg behind the left one. We've been here before. So again, create space. Open the heart. We're going to bring the right hand to the right foot. Then inhale the left hand up. Ooh, open the chest. Keep the left knee bent. Right leg straight. Finding length. Finding that sweet hip. Finding the sweet shoulder. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Take the right leg up. Standing split. Relax the face. Relax the shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Right leg back. Stay here. Pause. Exhale, left leg back. Downward dog. Great job. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Finding that length. Vinyasa, yogi push-up or skip it. Inhale, up dog. Shoulder comes down. Look up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Pause here for a moment. Finding the length. Finding your breath. Inhale, take the right leg up. Extend, 3-legged dog. Pull your belly in. Rib cage in. Exhale, look between the hand and step the right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Noticing your breath. Keep pushing that left leg back, keep drawing the belly in. Both hands come together. You can stay here, nothing wrong with staying here. You can bring the left hand now to wrap underneath the right hand. Now, stay here, engage the core, then inhale, lift. Elbows to the sky, open the heart. Keep the eyes open and find the length. Then inhale, come forward, prepare yourself to fly. Shoulders come down, lean forward. Inhale, lift. Again, if you're struggling, if you don't have space, create the space and lift. Square the hip, lengthen the spine, continue to lift, but draw shoulder and broaden across the chest. Finding length, finding breath. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. As you exhale, inhale, lowering that left leg back down. Inhale, rise. Finding that sweet spot, open the heart. Shoulder away from the ears. Lift the elbow from the chest. Then when you have it, you're going to come into eagle pose. Wrap 1, 2, or 3. Finding the length, lifting the elbow from the chest. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale. Exhale, squeezing those knees, sitting low. Unravel the left leg. Take the left leg out of the right leg. Release the hands, open. Finding the shoulder. The left hand is going to catch the left leg. Then inhale the right hand up. Opening. Getting comfortable. Bending the right leg. Finding length. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, frame the front foot. Then inhale, lift the left leg up. Standing split. Again, noticing where you are. Lower the left leg on the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, the right leg back. Downward facing dog. Step and walk the right leg and left leg out. Noticing your breath. Inhale forward into your plank. Yogi push-up, or you can skip it. You can lower the knee down, chest and chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg in between the hand. Bring the right leg halfway in as if you're on a railroad track. Inhale, rise, standing tall. Now I want you to be cognizant. We're going to do 3 of these variations. We start with the easy one. Finding your length, finding your hip. Bring the hands behind you. Just catch opposite elbow. This is going to be easier than the second and the third one. So this is one you can be at. Just be here. Lift the chest. Keep the right leg straight. As you exhale, hinge from the hip. Lengthen, pyramid pose. As you exhale, chin to shin. Soften your toes. Relax the head. Allow yourself to fold. Right hip forward, left hip back. Finding that length. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Straight legs. Release the hand. Then catch and interlace the hand. Maybe change your thumb around. Lift the chest. Look up. Again, making sure you're pushing on outer edge of that right leg. And then exhale, hinge from the hip once more. Or take option A. Lowering, knuckles coming down. Keep both legs straight. Finding length. Finding breath. Extending. Relaxing the head. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Great job. The third one, you're going to bring the hands in reverse prayer. If you're not able to do the reverse prayer, do option 2. Do option 1. Press the palm together. You're in reverse. Square the hip. Open the heart. Just even staying here, you can feel your shoulders. Finding length. Pulling the belly in. Then hinge from the hip. Again, going for the same destination, but different journey. Relaxing the head, pushing into those pinkies, and then bringing your head towards the toes. Right leg straight, left leg straight. Finding length, finding breath. Inhale, come up. Notice your breath. Last round. Now, This time we're catching the back leg, but I want you to be cognizant. Do you need to walk your leg in? Maybe you put a strap over the right foot. I'll show you. Inhale, hands reach up. You can repeat any of your favorite. Exhale, fold. And this time you reach and you catch your right calf. Drawing yourself down, and maybe you catch your ankle. Finding your length. Finding your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the mat. Walk your right leg back. Stay here. Draw your right knee on the mat. Right hand stays here. Inhale, the left hand opens. Draw the shoulder away from ears. And then left hand back. You don't have to go any farther. But if you further to go, there's always an option. You bend and catch the right leg. Make sure you're comfortable. Then sink in, open the heart. Keep the right hip, reaching forward, left knee opening. And notice your shoulder. So if you create more space, you can come into the right hand and catch your left ankle and enjoy. Noticing your hip will not lie. The hip wants to be happy. The shoulders equally wants to be happy. Exhale, release the right leg and come back into those hands. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. Walk it out. Forward into your plank. Don't forget. Yogi push up. Inhale, up dog. Open, find length. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a big breath in. We've been here before. Right leg in between the hand. Left leg hops in as if you're standing on a railroad track. Square the hip. Inhale, rise up. Option 1. You bring the hands behind you. Catch opposite elbow. Lengthen. Keeping that right leg straight, left leg straight. Look up. Open the heart. Shoulder come down. Exhale, hinge from the hip. Square the hip. Right hip back, left hip forward. As you come down, exhale, chin to shin. Great for the thyroid. Great for the shoulder. You can see the throat, the shoulder, the heart, squaring the hip, going to where you can and where it's comfortable. Inhale, coming back up. Noticing your breath. Interlace the hands, option 2, or you repeat option 1. Open, shoulders come down, lift the sternum, pinch the shoulders back. Finding your breath. As you exhale, hinge from the hip, slower and with breath. And then coming forward, knuckles come forward, relax the head. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint. It's able to move in this way, but don't force it. Continue to square the hip. Continue to lengthen. If you fall, you bend the knee. 3, 2, 1. Start to come up. Option 3. Coming into reverse prayer. Each side might be different. And then bring the palms to touch. Pinkies to push into the back. Lift the sternum. Open the heart. Open the front hip. Finding your length. Exhale, hinge from the hip. The third time is a chant. And square the hip, right hip back, left hip forward. Lengthen the spine and fold. Pushing your right big toe, that's going to keep you up. Push on the pinky fingers and open the shoulders. Elbows left. Find length. Breath. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up. Then the last time you can repeat 1, 2, or 3. Hands reach up. Release those hands. Lengthen. You can decide to walk your left leg in just so that you can catch. Square the hip. You're standing on a railroad track. As you exhale, hinge from the hip and catch the left calf, ankle. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep both legs straight, arms straight. Relax the head. Finding the right leg straight, left leg straight once more. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you catch your ankle. 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, frame the front foot, send the left leg back, right leg back. Downward dog. Rolling forward into your plank. Roll over to the right side, side plank. Stacking the left leg on top of the right, left hand reach up. Open the heart. Bend the left leg behind the right one. Inhale, lift on up, while thin. Open the heart. Come back with the left hand and come into side plank. Check in. How are you feeling? Exhale the left hand down. Lower to your knees. Inhale, the left hand reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. The left hand underneath the right armpit, head on the mat. Inhale, the right hand up. The right hand back, maybe. And then lift the right leg up if you can. Maybe lift the left leg up. Again, only options. Noticing your shoulder. You can take your right hand forward. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knee on the mat. And lower your right hand on the mat. Take the left hand all the way up. Exhale the left hand forward. Noticing your breath, take the right leg back. Exhale, bend and catch the right ankle. Then inhale, left. Open that right foot. Draw shoulder, belly in, rib cage in. Finding that length. Exhale, take the right leg back, left hand forward. Exhale the left hand down. Lower the right leg on the mat. Tuck the toes under. Press back, downward facing dog. Forward into your plank, yogi push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back into plank. Left side stagger or stack. Right hand reach up. First reach up, extend. Lengthen, shoulder comes down. Right leg behind the left one. While thin, open the chest. Lift the hip. Feel your shoulder. Coming back with the right hand. Side plank. Noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Right hand comes down. Lower the right knee on the mat. Left knee on the mat. Coming into tabletop. Right hand underneath the left arm. Right shoulder comes down. Then inhale the left hand up. Maybe this is where you stay. Left hand roll back. Catch the inner right thigh. Maybe you don't go any other place. Maybe you further to go. Left leg back. And this is comfortable, you stay. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And then start to walk in. Be comfortable. Square the hip, pull your belly in. The right shoulder gets love. The left shoulder gets love. Back of that legs, hamstring. Opening. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knee down. Lower the left hand front. Open. Extend. Square hip. Left hand down. Inhale the right hand up. And forward. Stay forward. Take the left leg back. Extend. Lengthen. Bend the left leg. Right hand reach back. Catch the ankle. Flex the left leg. Inhale left. Open. Extend, breathe, lengthen the spine. Inhale, right hand reach forward, left leg back. Exhale, lower that down. Cat and cow, inhale, look up. Exhale, round to release. Slowly coming back into the hands and sit down on your heels. Hands reach up. Camel pose, Ustrasana. Bring the hands behind you or put a strap over your foot. Then inhale, lift the hip. Open the heart. If you're not able to do this, you place the hands on your lower back. So again, find length, open the chest. You can look forward, nothing wrong with looking forward, or you can put your head back. Shoulder coming down, find that length. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back and sit down. Bring the hands on the knee. Push your back all the way to the back of the room and lift the chest. Again, rolling back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, lift. Again, rolling back. Inhale, left. This will be the last two. And left. Last one. And left. Release the hand. Bring yourself back into table. Tuck the toes under. Downward dog. Finding the length. Coming back into the right hand side plank. Stack or stagger. We're not going to stay here for too long. Bring the right leg. Bend the right leg. Left leg is forward. Stretch out. Bend the left leg. And we press ourselves into tabletop. Be mindful. Fingers now pointing towards the heels. Inhale, left. Any difference? Exhale, lower the hip down. Like finding the shoulder, pushing your chest. Opening the heart. You can bend the elbow. Then inhale, left. Bend the elbow. Then inhale, left again, tabletop. Right ankle on top of the left. Noticing how strong your shoulders are. How they are opening. Bring your right leg down. Lengthen, squeeze and lower. Again, this time I want you to walk your hands back. Back. Lift the chest. Fingers can point to the front of the room. Open the heart. Finding your length. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place the hands back on the mat. Fingers pointing towards the bum. Inhale, left. Finding breath. Opposite leg. Left ankle, right. And lift the hip. For good measure, let's do one on the right again. Finding length. Let's do one on the left again. Opening the hip. Exhale, lower down. Keep the knee bent. Reach the hands forward to the front of the room. Stretch out. Only to where you are comfortable. And then straighten the legs. And then look up. Open. Find that length. You can look forward if that's okay. You can interlace the hand. Bend the leg. And then walk your hands back towards your body. Great job. Now, from here, I want you to roll on your right side. Right hand opens. Finding length. The left hand is going to reach back and catch. It's a bind. And head on the mat. Stretch out. Releasing. Left leg back. Finding breath. Stretch the left hand forward. Opening. And then catch your left ankle or left big toe. You decide what feels comfortable. And take it all the way up. Making sure you're on the right side, protecting the shoulder. Finding your length. And release the left leg. Coming back. Same thing on the other side. Rolling over. Left hand out. Sitting here. Laying here rather. Then inhale, right hand comes back. Maybe you catch. You throw a strap. This is how you are, and then you can stay here or you can bend the right leg. You can release the left hand on the mat, peace finger, or you can catch the ankle, or peace finger, catch the big toe. Then inhale left. Extend. Lower down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend both knees. Catch the ankle. Flex the ankle. Lengthen the spine. Now inhale, lift. Bow pose. Open. Draw shoulders down. Breathe in and breathe out. When you have it, kick up, open. You can continue to kick one leg, but the knee is hugging in. Finding breath, exhale, release. And come into child's pose. Right away. Big toes touching, hip to heels, hands reach back. Catch the heels, bring the head on the mat. Then inhale, lift the hip, and then walk your legs towards the face. Breathing in, releasing any tension. Exhale, sit down, lift on up. Right hand comes behind you. Catch, bring the right hand behind your neck, and then the left hand reach back. Almost like you're flexing your shoulder. Open, extend. Release the right hand, left hand, as if you're flossing your shoulder. Finding that breath. Coming back, releasing. And slowly bring yourself to easy pose. Finding the length, open the wings. Finding that shoulder. The left hand is going to come, the right hand is going to come to the left knee. Then open. Finding the back straight as much as you can. Shoulder down. Hands open. The left hand, right knee, and extend. Shoulder comes down. Once more, hands open. Right hand, left knee, and then open the heart. Open the wings. Left hand, right knee. Once more for good measure. Right hand, left knee. Opening. Coming back. Left hand, right knee. Open those wings. Bring the hands on your shoulder. Rolling forward and back. Forward and as if you're swimming in this way. Finding the length. Just allowing your shoulders to release. We did a lot of work. Noticing how you feel. And then move back. Move back. The same way we went forward, we go back. Just feeling your shoulder, ball and socket joint. Finding the length once more. And release. Hands open, left hand out. Hug that right hand, draw it down. Give it a squeeze. It's okay. Finding healing. Before we can let go, we have to heal. We jump one step, it doesn't quite feel right. So before our shoulders can heal, we must give it the nice nutrients it needs. Open these wings, right hand catches, and draw shoulders down. Just loving on it, saying it's okay. Finding that length, open the hands, bring the hands forward, and wrist rotation. Wrist rotation. Continue to work on your breath. Finding that length. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Just love on your wrists. What a great way to finish. Release the hands. And close your eyes for some time. Just breathe in and breathe out. You can lay down if that's comfortable. Just allow yourself here to center. Quiet. Observe. And breathe. Wherever you are, just breathing, releasing, relaxing. Slowly release your right ears to your right shoulder. Release your neck forward and to the left shoulder. And head back. Once more on the left side. Head to center. To the right side. Head back. Open those wings. And then hug yourself in. Give yourself a squeeze. Open again. And hug again. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you. Namaste. All right. Enjoy teaching. Hopefully it was okay. Yeah.